Buenas, aquí Black Enemy. Estamos con Stories The Path of Destinies, capítulo 7. Hemos conseguido la piedra Iblis, el núcleo del Sky Reaper y ahora vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa y si podemos vencer al emperador con esto. Vamos a ello.
See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the odd-makers, and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear, he was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he? When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
Lo que creo que va a pasar es que los científicos van a estar como lo encontramos la otra vez, que es con el observatorio destruido, quemado, calcinado por los cuervos, y nos vamos a dar con un canto los dientes. O sea, lo contrario. Va a ser muy unlucky aquello. Porque ya entonces no vamos a ver qué es lo que podemos hacer con esto. Y hemos venido para nada. Y a lo mejor no tenemos que haber venido. Pero bueno, creo que este juego consiste en esto. En cuestionarte tu vida siempre. Da igual lo que hagas. Te lo va a cuestionar. Igualmente. Uf. Pues creo que nos vamos a encontrar a los científicos. Van a estar todos muertos.
Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
Eso es, creo que es culpa de los dos artefactos que llevamos. La piedra junto con el núcleo habrán hecho algo que Reinardo tenga un poder brutal. Pero como van a estar los científicos todos muertitos, vamos a tener que irnos sin saber qué es lo que podemos hacer con esto.
The Iblis Stone and the Sky Ripper Core. Two artifacts from the time of legends. Renato was becoming a legendary hero, wasn't he? He had enough power to save the rebellion, but he had to understand this power, so he would not misuse it.
Tranquilo que vamos a fallar igualmente, no te preocupes, señor narrador.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
Y vale, no me ha dado. Cambio de sitio, eso es. Oh shit. Vale, bien. Joder, tío. Hijo de puta. Muere. Está desatado ahora Reinardo, ¿sabes? Cuando llega a un nivel de golpe, se vuelve ya toda una máquina de matar. Ah, que me ha dado, pero... ¿posible? Yepa.
Renato was remembering all his old tricks. And some new ones. Now, he really ought to ask for a raise.
Bueno. No sé lo que va a significar esto para nuestro devenir. Sinceramente. ¡Ey! ¿No están destruidos? ¡Ostras! Pensé que todo esto iba a estar quemado como la vez que nos lo encontramos con Zenobia.
The toad at the observatory measured the stone with her occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky Ripper, explained Renato. No more feed Palan souls.
But the core is not an unlimited energy source,
said one toad. Another said,
there's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone.
The stone doesn't actually feed on souls,
claimed a third.
but on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload.
This was all very confusing. At peace? Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
Ahora no sé qué hacer. A ver, en paz. Sí, eso casi tiene sentido. El núcleo estaba protegiendo a Reinardo de la influencia oscura de la piedra Iblis, pero matar demasiado podría sobrecargarlo. Tenía que encontrar la paz interior para mantener el equilibrio. Pero la sobrecarga de un núcleo no sonaba como un plan tranquilizador. Quizás Reinardo podría tratar de encontrar la verdadera paz rápidamente, y luego volver a la lucha a tiempo de salvar a la rebelión. Hacia las montañas tendría que ir. Pero la búsqueda de la paz toma tiempo, y la rebelión se estaba quedando sin tiempo. Reinardo tenía que concentrarse en la misión, tenía que salvar a la rebelión, mientras todavía haya una... Mientras todavía haya una rebelión a guardar. Madre mía, qué bien escrito está eso. Hacia la base rebelde. Ahora. Tenemos dos artefactos bastante poderosos y nos podemos joder la vida si lo hacemos mal.
the one thing he understood from all the toad arguments. Maybe the stone did not feed on blood, or souls, or rage. It fed on empathy. It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence. Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him. If he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Iblis stone without being taken over by its evil. The mountains. He would go to the mountains.
Venga.
He could find peace there.
Que sea la elección adecuada, por favor. A lo mejor no debería haber venido a la montaña. No necesitamos ahora mismo paz. Lo que necesitamos es
The
liarla.
mountains were not empty. There were ravens everywhere. No matter. He had to fight, yes, but he didn't have to be angry. Parry, dodge, slash, and breathe. Yes, focus on the rhythm, the dance of it, not on the blood or the raven's core as they died. Ah, it was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of eldritch energy. He wasn't feeding the Iblis stone.
Bien. Eso es Reinardo. ¡Tú puedes!
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
Ten templanza, Reinardo. Tú puedes. Sí. Joder, tiene que salir bien esto, por Dios. Porque están como sobrecargados los enemigos estos. Está desatado. Madre mía. Madre mía, Reinardo.
The stone was still silent. His mind was his own, and his heart too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job.
Venga,
They
venga.
were expressing their nature.
Así es como tienes que pensar.
Whirl, parry, jab, and breathe. It was all so simple, wasn't it?
Yep.
Something was missing. He didn't feel truly at peace.
No.
Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help him figure it all out.
¿Calaveras? ¿Quién es Calaveras?
That was always a rush.
Ese es nuevo, ¿no? Ese no lo hemos visto antes. Venga. What? Cofrecito.
This stone was incredibly valuable. Bernardo could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
Madre mía. Ahí se acabó el tiempo del mago este. Vale, ya estamos en 30 golpes, ya podemos golpear desde nuestra casa, ¿sabes?
Building these platforms was so expensive, they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
Joder, no sé lo que me voy a encontrar con estas elecciones. No sé si realmente merece la pena lo que estoy haciendo, o al final la rebelión se va a quedar sin tiempo y ya no vamos a poder hacer nada. ¿Qué es lo que va a pasar con Zenobia? Porque Zenobia al fin y al cabo es el sacrificio, digamos, ¿no? No puedo llegar hasta allí.
As for the gate, well, he could take her. The Iblis Stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had given Renato enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. But what Renato was seeking was inner peace. The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
Soy su esperanza, tienen que esperar. Ahora hacemos daño con el gancho. El gancho. ¿Esta es Calavera?
At the end of the mountain path,
Sí.
he found the wise Calaveras in his workshop. Do you
ver.
fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage.
Does your soul need fixing?
Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately, he told the sage.
You're a fox,
Said Calaveras.
and to kill birds is part of your nature. They joy. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly?
It was true. That's what he had forgotten. The joy. Now he was ready for the final battle. The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child. There it was. The dreaded Imperial fleet. He could smell wet
Subidón,
footprints
subidón.
ahead. Wood and tar and ravens. Even the fleet smelt good somehow. He was ready. He was ready.
¡Lol! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos, que estamos a tope! Esto era lo que necesitaba. Que alguien me dijera, regocíjate. Ya está. No hay nada más.
Renato had it all squared away in his head. He would kill the Emperor. Isengrim III had begun well, but he had gone mad. He was trying to invoke the lost gods by means of dark, blasphemous rituals. That was a secret. But the victims had spoken to Renato. The ghosts had spoken. No. No anger. Renato could not afford anger. It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger, but it clouded his mind. He would not be a hero. A hero strives. Renato would just be one with everything. The Emperor would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be restored without rancor, without sorrow, without pain.
Eso suena a que no va a ser posible. Suena a que no va a poder hacerlo.
Renato remembered when he'd first stolen one of these. Good times.
Suena a que si novia va a morir en el sacrificio. Reinaldo se le va a ir la olla. Y se va a liar muy parda.
But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about the battle, killing the Emperor would not change anything. Another would take his place. Perhaps Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief, and grief would lead to hatred. He must lead by example. Reject the violence. Reject the desire to create violence. But how? For a moment, Renato wished that somebody had been watching.
Tranquilo, que te estamos observando, Reinaldo. Estamos aquí. Fíjate. Y yo tengo hipo. Me llegan los cuervos estos que están dopados. Y no sé por qué. No hay ningún brujo que les haya dado el poder este.
This was definitely better than pulling yourself up in a bucket.
Venga. Madre mía, qué skill. Veamos qué pasa. Estoy nervioso. Pero si le he parado. ¿Me estás contando? Leche. Hijo de puta. Muere. Otra vez lo he parado, tío, de nuevo. Esto ya el escudo, pesado. Más cansino. Uf. No creo que salga bien. No creo que salga bien. No, venga,
Finally,
por favor.
he came to the
Por favor.
Emperor's ship. The path behind him was strewn with dead ravens. The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not. What he had to do was nothing. He had attained enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples. No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword and then chopped off his head. I might not have thought this through properly. Thought Renado's head as it rolled around the deck.
¡Hijos de puta, tío! ¡Hijos de puta!
And just like that, he was alive again. And back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him.
El retorno del hippie.
The book was a portal. It took you to the future, when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he'd learned another true thing. The Iblis Stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
Joder, tío. Hijo de puta, ¿cómo me ha hecho? Ay, Dios mío. Qué cabrón. La piedra Iblis susurra y pervierte. Por una corazonada, Reinardo lo alimentó con el núcleo de Sky Reaper. Silenció a la piedra, pero su poder estaba intacto. Desconcertado, Reinardo llevó la gema a sabios estudiosos. La piedra se alimenta del dolor de matar a un ser sensible, dijeron. Demasiado dolor puede sobrecargar el núcleo. Encentra la paz interior. Instaron. Por primera vez en su vida, Reinardo escuchó los sabios consejos. Entonces, para resumir, la meditación, la duda, la epifanía, la alegría. Estaba listo para el combate, pero mientras perseveraba en la lucha, comprendió la inutilidad de la guerra. Había encontrado la iluminación, así que se sentó en el campo de batalla y se puso a meditar. Hasta que un cuerpo cercano le cortó la cabeza. Joder, tío. Pues nada, otra verdad desbloqueada, otra historia más. Ya desbloquearemos la última verdad y veremos a ver qué pasa. Ya queda poquito, la verdad. Cuando desbloquee la siguiente, supongo que esto será el final ya del juego y podremos ver lo que pasa. Bueno, pues esto es todo por hoy. Espero que os haya gustado. Podéis dar like, comentar, suscribiros. Y nada, muchas gracias por ver el vídeo. Y os espero en el siguiente. Hasta luego. Chao.